Good morning everyone. I am Hashan Nanayaka. Today our topic is algebraic expressions moreover. So far we've done so much of algebra like addition of algebra, subtraction of algebra, multiplication of algebra as well as constructing algebraic expressions plus substitution. Okay, today our topic is algebraic expressions moreover. Okay, now we will learn so many algebraic how to construct those. And today we are going to construct some advanced sums. Okay, today we are going to talk about some advanced sums. So without further delay, let me talk of a word problem like this. Okay, this is our first example. Sahan is X years old. Okay, it's an algebraic term. X years old. It's an unknown term. X years old. Sahan's mother is greater by 5 than the thrice of Sahan's age. First part. Find the thrice of Sahan's age. Second part. Find his mother's age. Okay, first question. We have to find thrice of Sahan's age. What do you mean by thrice? What do we mean by thrice? Thrice means 3 times. Thrice of Sahan's age means 3 times x. Because Sahan's age is x, so thrice x means 3 times x, which is equal to 3x. Next is find his mother's age. Sahan's mother is greater by 5. Greater by 5 than the thrice of Sahan's age. Greater by 5 means you have to add 5 to greater by 5 than the thrice of Sahan's age. So you have to add 5 to thrice of Sahan's age. That means thrice of Sahan's age means 3x. So we have to add 5 to 3x. Answer is 3x plus 5. Okay. So the answer is you have to add 5 to Sahan's thrice of Sahan's age means 3x. So we have to add 5 to 3x plus 5. Okay. We will go to next example. Second question is even tougher. Okay, second question is even more tougher. Okay. I'm going to erase the topic because it's a wrong sum. Second question, it consists of 4 parts. First part. The cost of a loaf of bread the cost of a loaf of bread is a rupees. Find the cost of 12 loaves of bread. Find the cost of 12 loaves of bread. Okay. The cost of a loaf of bread is A. Okay. The cost of 12 loaves of bread means you have to multiply it by 12. The cost of, if the cost of a loaf of bread is 5, the price of 12 loaves of bread means 12 times 5. Here the cost of loaf of bread is A. So find the cost of 12 loaves means we have to multiply A by 12, which is equal to 12A, not A 12, 12A. 12A rupees. Second question. If the buyer wants to sell each loaf greater by 3 than the cost price, what is the selling price? Of a loaf of bread. If the buyer wants to sell each loaf greater by 3 than the cost price, what is the selling price of loaf of bread? Okay. Each loaf means 1. Okay, not 12 loaves. 1 loaf. And the price of it has to be greater by 3 than the cost price. Okay. So the cost price is A. And we have to sell it greater by 3 than A. What we have to do is we have to add 3 to the cost price of a loaf. The cost price of a loaf is A rupees, not 12A. The cost price of a loaf, okay, not loaves. Cost price of a loaf means, loaf of bread means A rupees. So the selling price means we have to add 3 rupees more to A. So it will be A plus 3. Okay. The cost price of a loaf of bread is A. If the buyer wants to sell each loaf greater by 3 than the cost price, then the cost price means rupees A. So if the buyer wants to sell each loaf greater by 3 means you have to add 3 to the cost price of a loaf of bread. That means A. What is the selling price? So the selling price means 3 has to be added to A. So the selling price is A plus 3 rupees. Third part. What is the selling price of what is the selling price of 12 loaves of bread? 12 loaves of bread. The cost of one loaf means A plus 3. So the selling price of 12 loaves means you have to multiply 12 by A plus 3. So it is 12 times A plus 3 can be written like this, product. 12 times A plus 3 can be written like this without the cross or the multiplication sign. So it will be 12 times A plus 3. What is the selling price of 12 loaves? Price of a loaf is A plus 3. 12 means 12 times A plus 3 altogether. So A plus 3 is the price of the selling price of a loaf of bread. So the price of 12 loaves means selling price of 12 loaves means you have to multiply it by 12. So the answer is 12 times A plus 3 altogether. Next, the final part. If the price of a kilogram, if the price of 1 kilogram of sugar is 1,500 rupees. How much a customer should pay for a 500 grams of sugar and 12 loaves of bread. Okay, if the price of 1 kilogram of sugar is 1,500, price of a kilo is 1,500. Okay, so the price of 1 kilo of sugar is 1,000. How much a customer should pay for 500 grams of sugar? 1 kilo, the price is 1,500. 500 grams means half of a kilo. Okay, 1 kilo means 1,000 grams. Okay, 1 kilo means 1,000 grams. One kilo is 1,000 grams. So 500 grams means you have to divide 1 by 2 kilo, half kilos. Okay, so the price of 500 grams means you have to divide 1,500 by 2. 1,500 divided by 2 means 2 8 times 7, 14. 10 means 5. Kilo means 0. So the answer is 750 rupees. So the price of 500 500 grams of sugar means 750, and 12 loaves of bread is we found 12 times a plus 3. So the answer is 750 plus 12 times a plus 3. If the price of a 1 kilo of sugar is 1500, half of 1 kilo means you have to divide 1500 by 2, because 500 gram means half of a kilo. 1 kilo is 1500 means half means you have to divide 1500 by 2, which is equal to 750. Okay, which is equal to 750 rupees. Okay, and we have to add 750 rupees to the price of 12 loaves. 12 loaves means 12 times a plus 3, so we have to add 12 times a plus 3 to 750 rupees. So that is the answer. Okay. Okay, so we have to get the sum of 12 loaves of bread and the price of 500 grams of sugar. Next example. Third question. The length of a classroom, is greater by a centimeters than 2 meters. The breadth of it is less than length first part. Find the length in terms of A. Find the length in terms of A. Okay, length of a classroom is greater by A centimeters than 2 meters. Okay, so A centimeters than 2 meters. Okay, one unit is centimeters, other unit is meters. So first of all we have to convert meters into centimeters. We know 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeters. So 2 meters means twice 100 means 200 centimeters. So the length of a classroom is greater by A than 2 meters means we have to add A to not 2 meters, A centimeters. So 2 meters means 200 centimeters. So this is the answer for the length. Okay. Find the breadth in terms of A. Second part. Find the breadth in terms of A. Okay, we know the length is 200 plus A. It is said the breadth of it is 50 centimeters less than length. 50 centimeters less than length means we know length is 200 plus A. 50 centimeters less means we have to subtract 50 from the length. Length is 200 plus A. Okay, length is 200 plus A. 200 centimeters plus A. Breadth is 50 centimeters less than the length. Length is 200 plus A. So when we do the calculation, 200 plus A means we can write 200 plus A. Okay. And there's no number after the brackets, but there's a minus mark and 50. Okay, no number front or back of 200 plus A altogether, because there's no number but minus mark is here, so no need of multiplying the brackets. Just write down the minus mark and 50. Now we can simplify. 200 minus 50 means 150 plus A, so breadth is 150 plus A. Hundred and 50 plus A. Next is the fourth question. Fourth question. Fourth question. Okay, fourth question. First of all, it is said 250 grams means half of a kilo. Sorry, quarter of a kilo. 250 grams means quarter of a kilo. Okay. This is for your own is given. It is given for your own. 250 grams means a quarter of a kilo. We'll come to the sum now. The price of a kilo. The price of a kilo of sugar, kilogram of sugar, is P rupees. And the price of a one kilo of rice is Q rupees. If a customer buys, if a customer buys 1/4 of a kilo of sugar, 1/4 of a kilo of sugar, and a half of a kilo, half of a kilo of rice How much has he got to pay? How much has he got to pay? The price of a kilo of sugar means P. Okay. The price of a kilo is P rupees. The price of a kilo of rice means Q rupees. Okay, price of a kilo is P rupees, price of a kilo is Q rupees. So, it is said if a customer buys 1/4 of a kilo of sugar. 1/4 of a kilo of sugar means you have to divide 1 by 4. 1/4 of a kilo means we have to divide P by 4. 1/4 of a kilo means 1/4 of a kilo of the price of one kilo means P rupees. So the price of 1/4 of a kilo means you have to divide P by 4. And half of a kilo of rice. Half of a kilo of rice means half of a kilo of rice means half of a kilo of rice means you have to divide Q by 2 as well. Quarter of a kilo means you have to divide P by 4, or 1/4 of a kilo means you have to divide P by 4. Okay, so the price of 1/4 of a kilo means P divided by 4. The price of half of 1 kilo of rice means Q divided by 2. So, how much has he got to pay? So, what we have to do is, we have to add P divided by 4 and Q divided by 2. The price of a kilo of sugar is P. So, 1/4 of a kilo means, the price of 1/4 of kilo means you have to divide P by 4. Then the price of a kilo of rice means Q. The half of a rice of kilo means, the price of a half of a rice of kilo means you have to divide Q by 2. Okay, and you have to add P over 4 and Q over 2 as the total price, or the sum of the two prices means the sum of P plus P divided by 4 and Q divided by 2. This is the answer. This is the answer. Fifth question. What is the answer if 4 is subtracted from the sum of thrice T and twice U. Okay. What is thrice T? Okay, the question is, what is the answer if 4 is subtracted from the sum of thrice t and twice? Thrice t means 3 times t, which is equal to 3t. Twice u means you have to multiply u by 2, which is equal to u. Sum of thrice t and twice u means you have to add 3t and 2u. What is the answer if 4 is subtracted? Okay, what is the answer if 4 is subtracted from the sum of thrice t and twice u means you have to subtract 4 from 3t plus 2u. This is the answer. Okay. Thrice t means 3t, twice u means 2u. Okay. What is the answer if 4 is subtracted? If we subtract 4 from the sum of 3t and 2u means 3t plus 2u. So 4 from the sum means you have to subtract 4 from 3t plus 2u all together. Easy. Next question. Sixth question. In an isosceles triangle, if unequal side is less by c, less by 5, less by 5 centimeters, then twice t centimeters of the equal side